Do you ever wonder what is intended for or likely to be understood by only a small number? The traditional beliefs, customs, and stories of a community. A community not part of the mainstream, unconventional, peripheral, or extreme. Part of an anthology, a published collection of poems or other pieces of writing. This is Esoteric Lore. I'm your host, Edward Aponte, where I push you to ponder the fringes of folklore. Squirrel made you look. What is life through the eyes of a squirrel? The squirrel finds itself on the side of the road, in the overgrown patches of weed and grass. As we look over his shoulder, he's staring at the highway. 2-lane freeway. He stands there with his two hands clutching what seems to be a nut. As he fumbles and tries to enjoy his nut, his head lifts from his struggle with the nut, and he finds himself staring at the passing traffic, moving quite rapidly. The traffic is there just because it's there. It's everyday hustle and bustle of life. What is the squirrel thinking as he takes a break from cracking his nut to watch cars pass? What is it to be a squirrel? And for that matter, what is it to be someone else? What if we could develop the ability to look at life through the eyes of someone else or something else? How would that improve our emotional intelligence, our range for conversation, compassion, charity? How would that improve our character if we looked at life through the eyes of someone else? Frankly, it's a form of meditation, because you pause and quiet your mind, and then you begin to apply those esoteric components of meditation. You visualize and project. You visualize yourself looking at life through their eyes and projecting what they see as they see it. Would that improve, enhance, conversation. Compassion, character, community. All possible with the ability to understand. We all hear those phrases and those statements. Well, you just don't understand me, or you don't get me. It is hard to understand or get someone because you live your life in your body. But what if it were possible to understand what that person is going through? To what range of understanding would we be able to experience? Could we share in their triumphs? Could we share in their trauma? Can we comfort in the midst of tragedy? We would become better comforters if we were able to look at life through the eyes of someone else, to better equip us emotionally to be truly and healthy empath, to be a healthy empath, someone so empathetic, not to the degeneration of your own emotion and soul, but in a more complete, compassionate way where we understand and we comprehend the struggle and the successes. So we want to pick someone that you know. Maybe a relative, maybe a friend, maybe a coworker, maybe a significant other, maybe someone of the opposite sex. This exercise can be experienced at any level of challenge, but pick someone that you encounter a lot, often, and see if you could see life through their eyes. Now, at the beginning of this podcast, I talked about this being a form of meditation. So here's the meditative exercise of seeing life through the eyes of someone else. You want to gather enough information about their life. This is someone that you might know, are acquainted with, family, friend, coworker, etc., team member. And then sit down and just take all that data that you know about their life and project yourself into their vision. What is it that is so them? What makes them them? See if you could understand, view, see the events of their life. Maybe it's something that has occurred recently. Maybe this is a great way to approach this meditative exercise. Maybe you've had discussions with this person, and maybe you are actually trying to understand maybe their side or how they understand and they view something. See it through this meditation if you could come to understand their import, their inspiration, their individuality, what makes them them. See if you could see life as they see it. By doing that, in this meditative exercise, you might, in a very unique way, develop, just by default, this matter of compassion, just as you get to know and see someone through their lens. Compassion, clarity. Maybe you can develop even better, a better friendship, a better interaction with this person, because you're able to, another byproduct of this meditation, you'll be able to ask more pertinent questions that only they would know, but you know because you're trying your best to really see life through their eyes. So what are the benefits of seeing life through the eyes of others? You get to see a different position, different vantage point. It almost, if you will, closes the loop of understanding. If a circle represents the whole, you represent half of that whole. To better understand the other half, you must really look at life through their side. By doing that, you enhance, improve your overall daily experience with others. That's what this meditation will cause. Better sense of compassion, better sense of understanding, but better discerning you. Discernment is simply defined as a second opinion. Then you can weigh and really decipher the two sides. That is discernment. And this has been what it feels like to see life through the eyes of a squirrel. If you like this video, please subscribe, share, and give us a thumbs up. Thanks for watching. See you next time.